I thank the gentleman, my good friend Dan Newhouse, chairman of the Western Caucus, for your great leadership, for bringing us together tonight. This is a pivotal moment in our nation's history. We're witnessing the real dangers of undermining our energy independence because of a rush to green agenda, what it means for our national security, our geopolitical power, and for our standard of living here in the United States of America. Energy is foundational to everything that we do. Actions to shut down American energy disarms us, and it disarms us and our security. By boosting our domestic production of oil and natural gas, we could be helping our allies in Europe, standing with Ukraine, and countering Putin's war. Shutting down American energy drives people into poverty. Energy prices here at home are surging. Gas prices are the most expensive in the United States history, breaking the record that was set by the Obama administration in 2008. Filling up the gas tank now will cost a typical family an additional $2,000 this year. This is not, quote, Putin's price hike. How did this happen? How did America get into this energy crisis? These are the facts. Under President Biden's domestic oil production declined by more than 1.5 million barrels per day, while Russian imports to the United States reached an 11-year high. President Biden canceled the Keystone XL pipeline and imposed a moratorium on energy development on federal lands. The administration is currently sitting on more than 4,500 permits to drill. Regulatory uncertainty surrounding pipeline approvals have already led to the cancellation of at least 4 major pipeline projects that could have served over 25 million homes. The cancellation of these 4 pipelines restricted nearly 10% of our natural gas production, and other pipelines are under threat of closure, like Line 5, which is critical to those who live in Michigan and Ohio. But what's the administration's solution to this self-made crisis? What they really want to do is ban all oil and force a faster transition to their radical agenda. The president is doubling down on the rush to wind, solar, and electric vehicles. He stated so in the State of the Union, while at the same time saying that he wants to make things in America. In order to make things in America, we must cut the red tape for domestic mining, the processing of minerals that right now is nearly impossible in our nation. While China is controlling 80% of the critical minerals and materials needed to manufacture renewables and batteries. We can't trade American energy security, reliability, and affordability by rushing to green technologies that make us reliant on the Chinese Communist Party. America is the #1 energy producer in the world, and we should act like it. Yet the actions we are taking right now are not helping. We could boost our domestic energy production. It is vital to our way of life, our security, and bringing down energy prices. This Congress should move the legislation that I introduced with my friend Bruce Westerman, who's the ranking Republican on the Resources Committee. It's called the American Energy Independence from Russia Act. It would immediately remove restrictions on U.S. LNG exports so that we could deliver natural gas to our allies in Europe rather than them continuing to be dependent upon Russia. They get 40% of their natural gas from Russia. It would restart the oil and gas leasing on federal lands and offshores so that we could regain our energy dominance, our energy independence. It would protect American energy and mineral development from unilateral shutdowns by the Biden administration, just revoking permits. And because we need more pipelines that are the safest way to move product, we would approve the Keystone XL pipeline. The administration must stop delaying the permits and put Americans to work on energy infrastructure in America. Right now, it takes on average 6 or 7 years to review a project. So that's the second thing we need to do. And third, we need to embrace innovation for abundant, affordable, and clean energy for us and the rest of the world. It means reducing the permitting and regulatory burdens around nuclear. We should be leading in advanced nuclear technology for us here in the United States and around the world. But right now, the permitting is so costly and time-consuming, it is delaying our progress. With an all-of-the-above strategy, we can say yes to Americans' global leadership and lower energy prices. So I continue to urge my colleagues across the aisle to work together on this. Let's flip the switch on American energy to ensure a better life and a more secure future for all. And with that, I yield back.
Well said. Thank you very much for helping to bring home, you said a lot of good things, but the impact this is going to have on Americans, on families, on people just trying to get to work every day, having to fill up their gas tanks. And, these policies have consequences, and we need to understand that. So thank you very much for your comment.
We need energy to do everything.
We do, absolutely.
And we need to be leading. It's American leadership. It's American competitiveness. It's our security.
Yes.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.